with a twisted glee. A horror host like you've never seen. He'll take you on a ride of fear and sadness. Dr. Acid's Midnight Madness.
You're invited to my party in the house on Haunted Hill, where so far the ghosts have murdered only 7 people. So won't you come and make it 8? You'll see human heads without bodies. Mysterious pools of blood dripping from the ceiling. The walls move slowly in against you. Don't try to escape, you can't. Dear?
Yes, damn you.
The ghosts are waiting, so won't you join me in the house on Haunted Hill? Hurry, or you'll be late for your own funeral.
Yeah. We'll keep it at that. All right. If you're watching this, my talent just fell off the chair here. If you're watching this, I'd like to ask everybody to please hit that share button and share. We want to spread like a virus. All right. We're to the very exciting part of the show where I just kind of packaged the word. This part of the show is what's in the box. I've got a package delivered. There we go. To Dr. Acid. Blah, 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 blah. No, we're not going to recite the address, but as a lot of people, a lot of you know, I'm on the bottom of in the basement of the state hospital. Yeah. This is about 3 towns. It is not a half a baby. It's something that's shaking inside. Wow, it's sealed on all sides of the box. Wow. Can you hear that? Well, it's about 12 inches in length, about 6 or 8 inches in depth. Put that right there. If you know, or if you guess what's in the box, we have got a myriad of very good prizes donated by our sponsors. Jackanapes, are you here? Can you hand us the box of prizes, please? Wow. It's in another Amazon box. How about that? All right. Tonight's prize is Jackanapes. Go ahead and reach into here. There you go, and pull out a prize. Wow, what is that? Oh my goodness. I tell you, our sponsors spare no expense. It's a lifelike Black Widow. Anyone guess what's in the box? This could be your prize. I know. They spare no expense. All right. Go ahead and guess. When we come back, we'll write down all the guesses. Chris Knox, just take us to the next scene of this movie.
How'd you get invited to this party? No. Oh, go on. I mean, what'd he tell you?
Mr. Lawrence said everybody'd get $10,000.
But he didn't say anything about being locked in.
No.
He just made a deal with me on the phone, but nothing about having to stay.
Aren't you going to stay?
If I don't, I lose $10,000.
I'm going to stay too. $10,000.
Yeah. You believe in ghosts?
I don't know.
Well, I agree with what that doc says. You can spook yourself. I've done it in planes. Seen things that weren't really there. Or were they? What are you going to do with your $10,000? If we get it.
What do you mean, if we get it? Won't he pay us if we stay?
Ah, sure he will. 10,000 is no more to him than a nickel is to us.
We were in an automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money.
Boy, I've never seen so many doors. Closet. Bottles.
Does it go anywhere? Lance! Lance! Please, come on.
Did she say Lance is gone? Gone where?
We'll have to break it down. It's locked.
Locked? You all right? Nothing that money won't cure. I must have bumped my head.
And the only way you could bump your head in here is to run head on into the wall. You didn't do that, did you? Let's get a bandage on that.
I wonder why they didn't kill him.
Who?
He didn't bump his head. They hit him.
They?
Nora, when you came in, you said something about a ghost.
There was something.
What did it look like?
Well, it was wearing a black thing that went all the way to the floor.
Weren't you a little frightened at the time?
Well, yes.
That, Mr. Loren, is hysteria.
But then, Doctor, how do you explain what happened to Lance? Was that hysteria, too?
You better get that checked in a day or so.
Thanks, Doc. Wait for me in the hall.
The ghosts are coming closer, Mr. Loren.
You really believe in your pet ghost, don't you, Pritchard?
Before the night's over, you will, too.
Would you like a drink, Lance?
No thanks.
I'd like one. Scotch and. Mr. Loren, are you really going to pay anyone who stays all night?
Certainly. $10,000.
Will there be much red tape or delay?
You in a hurry, dear?
Frankly, yes. Or frantically.
There you are, my dear.
Wow. I must say, this is getting very exciting. This movie is the very beginning of psychological horror. All right. The prize is a lifelike Black Widow. What's in the box? It's about a 12-inch box by 8 inches in depth, and it weighs about 3 pounds, and there's something knocking around inside. I hope it's not breakable. Yeah, I know. A little bit about myself. I am, as you know, Dr. Von Assig. I am the host of The Most Voices in a Set. One of the current conversations that's been going on the past few weeks is something that I realized, and that is, if there is a small person, a little person, a person of small stature below the height of 4 foot 6 inches, so technically a little person. One of the things I realized was that if that little person, if they were a psychic being somebody that could foresee or predict the outcome of the future. If that small person was a psychic and had a girlfriend of regular height, a girl of, say, 5'2", 5'2". If this small person that's a psychic wanted to rob a bank, and he predicted that if he robbed the bank, he would get a lot of cash, millions of dollars. He would take his regular-sized girlfriend to Mexico, and they lived happily ever after. And this is what's going on within my internal monologue of my head, with these 5 voices going on at the same time. But what I realized was that if this small person that is a psychic that decided to rob the bank in order to take his girlfriend down to Mexico and live a life happily ever after, if he actually did this, if he actually robbed the bank and foresaw the outcome incorrectly and got arrested, this small person would go to jail. But if this small person went to jail and made a plan to break out of jail, to save his regular-sized girlfriend and go down to Mexico and live happily ever after. If this little psychic broke out of jail, he would be a small medium at large. Nothing? Good. to the next part of the movie. When we get back, we'll write down all the answers to what is in the box.
What's in the box, people? Make your guesses.
I know.
Let us know in the comment section.
That was a great story.
That was a great story. Horrible joke.
I do it. I can't.
Someone or something was in here when I came in. But where? And if the door was locked, how did it get out? What you saw might have been a ghost, Nora, but what was in here with me was no ghost.
I don't know. I was so scared.
That sound different to you?
Yes.
Three, 6, 9, 12. 12 feet. Three, 6. Now, I'm going to knock on the other wall. When you hear me, you knock on this wall. Tap lower down. Where'd it come from?
From in here.
What if it ran out of here? I'd have seen it.
Lance, it doesn't run. It just floats.
Yeah, but why didn't I see it?
You don't believe me.
How can I?
I'm Annabelle Lauren. You must be Miss Manning. I realize this is a very unusual and I'm afraid very dull party. Wouldn't you like to freshen up? This is your room. Depressing, isn't it?
I doubt if I'll spend much time here.
It's going to rain. Perfect atmosphere for my husband's party. Why did you come here?
He said he'd give me $10,000.
Why did he pick you?
I don't know. My supervisor just came and said I'd been invited.
How long have you known my husband?
I just met him tonight.
So? Why you? What were you doing wandering around by yourself?
Well, I was in the cellar with Lance, Mr. Schroeder, and I just left, that's all.
Don't do it again. Don't go anywhere in this house by yourself. Now fix your face and I'll come by for you in a few minutes.
But
You're in danger. We all are.
But who?
I hope for your sake you never find out. I'm Annabelle Lauren. Were you looking for something?
Not exactly.
Are you the doctor?
No, I'm Lance Schroeder.
The pilot. You've hurt yourself.
Oh, it's just a bump on the head. Which is my room?
I believe this is it.
Thank you, Mrs. Lauren.
Annabelle, Lance. You were with the young girl in the cellar. Why was she so upset?
Was she?
And you don't look like the type to go around bumping his head. What really happened, Lance?
Well, Nora thought she saw a ghost, but I didn't see anything.
She was just frightened then.
And mad at me, I think. I kidded her about it.
I wouldn't joke about anything else that happens here tonight.
Now, don't tell me you're taking all this seriously.
Aren't you?
Well, I'd like to find out what hit me.
Lance. If I need help, may I count on you?
Yeah, sure, I guess so. Look, what's going on here anyway? I mean, what is with this party bit?
This is no party. He's planning something.
Your husband?
I wish I knew what it was.
Must be pretty big if he's going to lay out 50,000.
The money doesn't mean anything. He has a reason for getting us all up here to this dreadful old house.
Well, what for? He doesn't even know us.
Maybe that's exactly why you're here.
Well, what can he get away with?
Oh, he thinks that big money like his can get away with anything. You know, of course, that I'm his fourth wife. The first simply disappeared. The other two died. Lance, I don't want to join them.
You mean he,
Oh, his doctor said they died of heart attacks. 2 girls in their 20s.
Well, what can he do?
My husband is sometimes insane with jealousy. Nothing matters to him then. Please be careful.
Would he hurt you?
He would kill me if he could.
Wow. Position, what's the lot? All right. Let's start the list of what's in the box. What's in the box? Okay. All right. It's a great prize. It's a lifelike Black Widow. I don't know if you've seen this, but take a look at it again.
It's amazing.
That is amazing, and it's stretchy. All right, what's in the box? What do we got? What's the options here?
All right, we're gonna go to the list here.
Yep.
Eric Walensky says, is it Vincent Price?
Oh, Eric Walensky says Vincent Price. Okay. All right. Do we have another guest?
Yeah, Brian says, is it Bigfoot Snacker or Doritos? One of the two.
Bigfoot's Packer or Doritos.
Yeah, one of the two.
Those are very good guesses. All right. Number 3. What's in the box?
Sure, don't try. Primordial door in the box.
Wow. Primordial door.
And more.
I think that is the most original guest that we've had yet on the show.
Alright. Some smuggling Mike Sedona.
Right. Mike Sedona says
He says it's half a dozen vegan
vegan
wings.
sausages. A half a dozen vegan sausages. Wow. All right. What's next on the list?
We got
Dental tuna.
Stoned
Pre-owned dental floss. These are very good guesses. All right. The list is very good. So far we got Eric Walensky with Vincent Price. I guess a representation of Vincent Price. Brian H. I'm guessing that's who it is. Bigfoot's Pecker. Puerto Ricos. Tom Murphy says primordial Doric. Meister knows as half a dozen vegan sausages. Wow, that's very good. Tim Chu says pre-owned dental floss. Yes.
What's in the box?
Vincent Price's Crystal Ball. That's Jacob Dupree. Alright, Dupree. Oh, Sam Gaffin. Petrified Burrito. These are great guesses. Wow. Scott? A bird? A bird in the box. Bird in the box. Call. Christopher Rodriguez says. Pandora. Wow. These are great guesses. Okay. These are the greatest guesses ever. I think this is the most people have had in What's in the Box. Okay, let's go to the next part of the movie. When we come back, we will open the box and see who wins this great prize. Our sponsors say no.
Annabelle, you're missing all the fun. Nora Manning was almost killed by a falling chandelier. The pilot bashed his head in.
Is he badly hurt?
The Saturnine psychiatrist bandaged him up. Don't you want to go and console him, as you do most men, in your fashion?
You're so clever, Frederick.
As I lie awake nights wondering why I married you. It was rather a mistake.
You didn't marry me, dear. I married you. Unpleasant, but no mistake.
Hurry up.
Frederick, for the last time, I'm not going to your party.
And for the last time, it's not my party, but yours. And you are going.
I am not.
You ready, dear?
No.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes, damn you.
Would you adore me as much if I were poor? No. All you want to be is a lovely widow. It's almost time to lock up the house. And then your party will really begin. I wonder how it'll end. It's close to midnight, Lance.
Okay. I'll be down in a minute.
Who is it?
Your host, my dear. It's almost midnight, Nora. We're all going to get together down in the living room.
All right, Mr. Lloyd. I'll be right down.
Come with us before he kills you.
Where's Nora? Miss Manning.
I don't want to stay here.
Nora, what happened? That's Jonas Slides and his wife. They've been caretakers here for years. She's blind, you know.
I'm not going to stay here.
Well, Doctor, it looks like we have a real case of hysteria on our hands.
I think she's just a little upset, not hysterical.
Good evening.
Hello, my dear. This is my wife. These are our guests. Ruth Bridges, Dr. Trent. You know Watson Pritchard, of course. Nora Manning, and this is Lance Schroeder.
Get me out of here.
Now, what about the 10,000?
I don't care. He wants to kill me.
Who wants to kill you?
Mr. Lawrence.
May I have your attention, please? I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night. $10,000 apiece. If any of you don't survive, $50,000 will be divided amongst the rest of you. If I should die, you will be paid by my estate. When the door is locked from the outside by the caretakers, we'll all be forced to stay in this house until morning. If any of you decide not to stay, you must leave with the caretakers now. You won't have a chance to change your minds later, because there'll be no way to get out.
I don't want to stay.
Wait.
Midnight yet? Who told them they could leave?
They never leave before midnight.
Well, they've gone now. I was going to ask you whether you wanted to stay or not, but it seems that the caretakers have made the decision for you. We're all locked in now.
But I don't want to stay.
And I'm sorry, my dear, but it's too late now.
Darling, haven't you had enough of the silly game? Get some cars up here for these people and let them go home. But pay them first.
This is your party, remember?
Wow. I am completely amazed that you made it through that movie. That was completely nightmarish. It was horrific. How many people died? I don't know. But congratulations for making it. All right. Join us tomorrow night. And with that, I will see you next time. Good night.
Dr. S's lair. Midnight bell tolls, welcome to your scare. Nurse noxious by your side, nightmare nurse. Freaks on the screen show only gets worse. Madness on the tube, eyes glued tight.